Keep a stiff neck.
But like generally resilience that's just double dipping into rounds. Especially when you're paying for it by playing a 4-point unit. It doesn't really mess with card advantage, it messes with dry passes. There's a pretty big difference between directly messing with card advantage and messing with dry passes. Like, maybe it feels worse to have to deal with 12 points when your opponent passes in round 2, and like you have to play 2 cards into it. But realistically, if they just had those points in hand buff and had them for round 3, you have to spend 2 cards getting over those 12 points later anyway. Like, if your deck doesn't have the tempo to deal with it, then you're fucked, sure. I didn't Olafon. I kept drawing bricks. Also, I forgot, and I didn't care anymore because the game was already over. Pick whichever answer you want.
No mercy.
Sure wish I had Thunder. Because I can't play 2 copies of Yennefer's Invocation. Oh, this game? Oh, this game it's Bad Habits, because I'm used to playing Tactical Decision. I'm so used to wanting it in my hand now that I don't even see that it's in my hand a lot of the time. I guess I'll do this now. It's just Good Boy. Nah, Good Boy's way better. There's no reason to not get max armor. Hello? Only got Hawker Smugglers. Okay, let's kick the bricks. I want to get some sorceresses out of him. Oh, hey, look.
Already. I don't have all day.
I think that's all I wanted. Svalblood kind of has no tempo.
I'll never miss. The soil is fertile with magic.
It's tempo points now. You could argue that like Invigorate is 1 because you can always play the unit. Bet you hand buff.
Head me, Bernadine.
Oh my god.
Sap me of strength. For the Empire I endure.
Just gonna waylay it next turn.
Feign not ignorant. Remember to
Guess that's really good.
Grow magnetic. Reach high into the sky.
Leader only puts soldiers on top.
The soil is
Wait, it doesn't?
fertile
Hey, when did they change that? Oh, yeah, I could have. Oh, well. Thanks, I guess. I did not know that.
ever laid eyes on a deception of such
Should lock the flute ladies. Yep, that would have been a great line for sure. With the armor change. Well, I don't remember that change at all.
Nigh is the time of the white frost and white night.
What is this leader called? Imperial Formation. It was changed in 9.1. So let's do this. Get a waylay, kill that. Neuromancy. Get an Illusionist. So I guess put it here. Make another one of these, and I guess we'll shuffle. Yeah. 9.1 was July. Is the Sunset Wanderers patch?
pride is all we've left.
Guess I want to lock like a sorceress. Let's go and do this. Oh my god.
The valley of flowers. There is no place more beautiful.
Didn't switch to Gwent. Exactly. Exactly.
This is not what we agreed.
So the last card, like a big Skags. Nope. This. Yeah, if I had known this could get Mage Assassin, I think we win.
You'll join in your blood.
Another matchup where I don't really get a good Illusionist target. This deck's way more fun when all your opponents are giving you things that are worth copying.
round the corner, right? After her!
I guess Illusionist being a card is a reason to play Bowser's Thunder over Coated Weapons. He's playing for max locks. Seems like a matchup where denying their spenders is really big.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Jam a bit of tempo.
Discipline, that's what you folk lack.
Kind of annoying. Yup. Kind of expensive, but was a win uneven. Let's try to save infantries in Germain. Just run out all the other garbage.
Watch close. Devil's seed! Cursed wench! Sap me strength. For the Empire I endure.
If he plays Witchfinder, I can invo it and then a Neuromancy and get Vigilante's value. I hope he plays Witchfinder.
Our fires will light up the north. Have you ever laid eyes on it except in such grandeur?
Ooh. Got truffle carryover. Okay. No, it's an era number 1. Not thin something.
Job's a job.
Don't want to thin anything. Like, I'd be happy to draw a Blightmaker in round 3.
Very glad.
I don't know. He was on 0 coins.
Evil is at work. You have incited.
Alba!
Why didn't I just invo this? Because now I have to invo this. Yeah, I'm just a monkey. It's okay. I did forget that I lost one of these slave infantries to, what's his face? The thing that I heat waved.
High time the north was cleansed.
It's kind of a problem.
Don't trouble yourself with pleas for mercy.
He seems to be out of damage. So that's good for us.
You deserve to die, and you will. I only use corpses, except sometimes they're quite fresh.
The Rune's first 2 chapters. I don't want to play like an unfinished game for variety. I don't know. When it comes out, maybe. But I guess that's never gonna happen, so... I don't know. Is this enough? I think it's enough.
The continent will quake beneath Nilfgaardian.
I still want to play the DLC for Outer Wilds too.
I sense strong magic.
Gonna try Darkest Dungeon 2? No. I hated Darkest Dungeon. That game was such a snooze fest. I don't see the appeal of Darkest Dungeon at all. Okay, what am I playing right now? It's just been Storybook Brawl and Gwent.
You've met your match, puppet.
What's the Illusionist doing? Copying my opponent's cards. I came to a realization going through the deck builder of Nilfgaard cards, and that they're all kind of bad to operate over to the opponent and try to copy with Illusionists. But thankfully, other factions all have something pretty commonly played that's pretty good to Illusionist.
Discipline, that is what you call that.
Like any Skellige unit, you can get Sorceresses against ST. NR, you can play Meditating Mage better than they can.
It hasn't backfired yet.
Darkest Dungeon 2 is gonna be more like a normal roguelike. No more 20-hour sloggy runs. I mean, isn't that what people liked about Darkest Dungeon 1? I don't know.
If only they knew.
Work under the assumption our opponent plays good cards. Yeah, and if they don't, like in the case against the bounty opponent we just played against, then we just do slave infantry stuff instead of illusionist stuff. Like, this is just a 4P unit, right? There's not a whole lot of deck building costs to putting it in our deck. Even if Mushy Truffle's not getting good value out of the illusionist, like, you're still getting +6 points on it. This thing's only so bad when the illusionists are bad. It's rare that this plays for less than 7 on the bonded copy. Meh.
You need sleep. Another test. So soon.
Like, I don't have the control tools in my hand right now. I'll need to draw Ramon plus Alba. I don't know, I'm not winning this round. Let's see what happens. I'm doing alright, Waka. Like, like everything about Darkest Dungeon except for the grind for the sake of grinding. I thought that was the entire fucking game. I never saw anything other than grind for the sake of grinding. I don't know why I kicked an Illusionist. I guess because I really need to find Alba, and I really have to mulligan something.
Scurvy? Nah, fine elven years. A fine vintage it would have made.
Like, there's no way the only appeal to the game is the aesthetics. But then again, that is a common opinion that I hear from Gwent players about Gwent, so maybe that is just enough for some people. Another Blightmaker.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with dust.
What if I try to play this fair? Those are some famous last words, right? Oh, I need to kick this, right? Okay, that's a card. I want the Illusionist and I want the Alba. I don't know what I want less, though. This might just be the hand, and then we'll figure it out from here. This. That's annoying. I can't get this in my opponent's graveyard. Yeah, I really should be playing Alzur's Thunder instead of Coded Weapons. Nope, does not reset when it goes to the graveyard.
Mercy, I will not grant you. Never.
Did you see that? Anything alive would be dead now. Killer spell.
Sure. Be glad to.
I mean, it depends. I think it's generally better than Alzur's Thunder, but when you want to put things in your opponent's graveyard, it becomes worse than Alzur's Thunder.
Now!
Ever laid eyes on a deception of such value?
I'm just getting reamed for 10. Good Alba. Just Alba the Treb. I feel like I want to hold on to the Alba in case he like tries to alumni me. I'll just do this now.
You won't take us alive! Dark clouds gather over Temeria.
Great rest targets. I'm glad we had them. So was Varaxis too.
How did I fare, Mistress Letitia? Well, yes?
This is only dealing 3. This is 4. So this is worth 8. This is worth 9. This is worth also 8. So I just get what reamed.
Stand your ground!
The continent will quake beneath Nilfgaardian hoof.
Stratagem. I think it's just tactical advantage.
Now, all at court shall pledge their
Cool.
allegiance.
Just great.
Double cross. Brick City. I don't think Yrden's even a good card right now, is it? Like, even in the metas where Reddit's complaining about Yrden and saying Yrden's broken, it's usually still bad. And I don't think anyone's even saying it's a Yrden meta right now. So Yrden's probably absolute dog shit right now.
Gotta hand it to you. Good work.
And that is the deck. Bigger expansions less often. I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask.
Played your hand. Now, allow me to retort.
What am I doing? No soldiers I can play. I liked the concept of the mini expansions, but the execution was really lacking. Like, just treating it as one expansion, split up 3 times, is not the way to do it. Apparently in the dev stream, they said the next expansion's in February.
Do not vex me with this attempt at escape.
Playing Anar's cards, they get panned out, destroyed the faction for 2 months. Yeah, like Skellige felt incomplete the whole time too. Trying to flesh out big ideas just doesn't really work with 4 cards at a time for a faction. February, yep, we are back to lots of downtime. Well, it's not really getting slower and slower here, it's speeding up and then slowing down again. Look, I was happy to be getting more instances of content. The worst months for Gwent were the ones where nothing changed. And it was cool to not have any of those for the last few months. So I don't want this. I'll want this, but I can tutor it. So, looks good to me. I mean, they know what their output is capable of. They can't do an expansion every 4 months, like a full-sized expansion every 4 months. And that's why they compromised with what they did this year. Oh, this gets the assimilate trigger immediately? That's interesting. No! That's messed up. There we go, whatever. Here's another one. This one? Because this doesn't trigger assimilate, the Ramon did.
Now you must serve the Empire.
Arena was really bad. The new draft is kind of cool. Like the new one. It's fine. Well, they don't have the resources to create more content yet. Do not know why Gwent seems so short-staffed. Do not have insights into that. Cyberpunk launch was bigger, but I think monthly Gwent brings in more recurring. Which makes sense, right?
Crush them with thirst.
The live service game is gonna have more consistent revenue than a thing that launches. Got him. Cyberpunk would have a long tail. I mean, did you pay attention to what happened when Cyberpunk launched? It wasn't exactly the most well-received thing.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Improved upon a lot. Yeah, but that doesn't mean people are going to care 8 months after release. Lost its hype window. I mean, if you ask an average person what their thoughts about No Man's Sky is, they'll tell you what happened at launch. Like, the average person doesn't know No Man's Sky did a 180. And the people that do know that largely know that because of, like, popular YouTube videos that popularized it. That still hasn't happened for Cyberpunk. Invo. Oh no.
Have you ever laid eyes on a deception of such grandeur?
I don't know, I can look at their financial report. I'm only going by what I've heard secondhand.
I will not have you gaze at me so.
I insert a needle here? What then?
This gets broken down by skew at some point, doesn't it? Hold up. So we'll do this. It's a soldier, right? Yeah. And then we do this.
You shall know the Emperor's fury!
I guess I just do this now.
Nilfgaard will conquer these lands, with our aid or without it. Try not to scream so. It makes my head.
Better off giving up now.
Adventures. We can make the deck list here.
Mercy I will not grant you. Never.
Really shouldn't be doing this on stream. This 15. Self-cloggers. That's a lot of coups. No.
I will not let this become a second silent.
Open mode. Not as far as I'm aware. Okay. Don't need you. Don't need you. Yeah, I can't find the thing that I'm looking for. Oh, here it is. Does this say Gwent? Oh, this is just Cyberpunk? God damn it. Probably last 3 hours. We'll see.
Your magic can't harm me. No magic can.
Wait, Wait, they made more in half 1 2020 than half 1 2021. That seems wrong. H1 is half 1, right? Wait, why is there no H2?
Begone! Begone, you devils!
What? What does H1 mean in these financial documents? I thought Q was quarter and H was like for the whole half. But there's never any H2s. Primary target for the Illusionist, whatever my opponent gives me. I don't have any say in the matter.
And the end.
Never heard H1. I hadn't either. I just made an assumption, but now that assumption seems questionable. Rip cows. Usually split into quarters. Yes.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Each one is the first half of the year. Then why is there never any H2s? Like page 13 here. At least I think that's page 13. Either 13 or 14. These are really small pages. I think it's page 14. For H1. The thing is, it's saying H1. Oh, are they just comparing it to the first half of each year because it's the document for H1 2021? That makes sense. Okay. Let's play another card, right?
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
I mean, they're publicly traded, but probably required to. Yeah, someone in chat was talking about Gwent's profit versus Cyberpunk's profit, and we were trying to find answers. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about the laws in Poland, but I imagine they have to do something like this. As far as what they're required to disclose, I'm not sure. I mean, it depends. I don't know what they're required via Polish law. They break down everything about Cyberpunk.
You can kiss my tail goodbye.
Required investors tend to avoid companies that don't break down their business. Yeah, true, true. I think there'll ever be another Witcher. Probably. Didn't they announce they're working on a new open world game? I don't know. If they're making more in H1 2020 in net profit, I guess they have a lot of costs in 2021 too. I don't know. This doesn't tell us enough. Offering it. I mean, of course it's not. What? Just because it's not investment advice doesn't mean that it's not information for investors. I don't know what you're trying to say. Yeah, but why do you care what the disclaimer says? How does that contribute to the conversation?
History shall remember the arms being. Watch close.
I don't know why I say words. What is the point of my vocal cords? Why do they make sounds? What's the purpose? Communication. Clearly not. That would have been my answer as well. I thought it was communication. But I have since learned better. Can I click this? Oh my god. I didn't know I could click that while it was at 1. To make things not quiet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only purpose. Wait, can you always click on this when it's at 2? Wait. You normally can't click on these cards if they kill themselves, right? Why shouldn't you be able to? I don't know, normally you have to be able to deal the full damage for these types of effects. You can pyrotech? I guess? Yeah, I guess it's not like part of a cost like Insanity is. Oh, does it say that now? Can die. Words. Why? Still forest upsteps? What? There shouldn't be. They definitely retconned the substeps in like 2011. Oh my god. They unretconned them? Okay. Oh no, I think they're just using them as a guideline. Okay. They're like not an actual thing, but it helps inform how certain cards work. It helps explain some of the nonsensical rules the game has. So I get my mushy truffle. Do I need to do this? He still has Beernet, right? Favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card? Probably Black Garden. Did I play Squirrel in this deck? I don't think I ever had Squirrel in this deck. There probably should be a Squirrel in this deck. I don't know. So I'll get the armor. Could matter. This is probably just going on the... Oh no, because I can click this, right? And that frees up space.
I'm wed to no man, but to the sea and its goddess.
So this could be my last play, too. Just like after Reckless Flurry comes down and flurries me for a bunch. Can probably take this Invo now. Interesting. Doesn't matter. What can I do? I got this and then this. And then this. Whee.
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
Got those blade makers, so I guess kick the mage assassin instead of the dog.
I'm out now, or must I reach for my pincers? You see, a fine vintage it would have made.
Gonna be some crazy practitioner stuff, or is he just playing practitioner for value?
Optimum dosage teeters on the precipice of lethality.
So do that.
Go to hell, perverted hag!
Let's do this to try to get him Paras out. I'd rather save Blightmaker than save Impera Brigade. Pretty good one to copy.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Defeat them with hunger.
Things down.
Crush them with thirst.
Stacks like his Vigo or Artwad. Let's run this out.
No stench.
I already got dog that I need to get rid of. Yeah, I've heard.
Target acquired.
Here comes a Blade Maker. So what, I could just like take a heat wave on this. See what he does about it. I don't have a whole lot to do, is the problem. Like, if I take the heat wave, I'm sort of just taking the heat wave and hoping that my opponent has to play a gold card. Might actually be Germain. Germain is terrifying to have in hand against a deck that could be heavy on spies. Let's see. Silly dog. Gotta make sure we don't draw a fawn. Right? Yeah, okay, we're fine. Just go raising a bunch of slave hunters. If Germain. Yeah, worst case I just play it late. Don't want to let him kill it. Hunter not boost? Because I didn't create anything. It just spawns, it's not spawn and play. Sorry, I didn't play anything. This card doesn't trigger Assimilate. Ramblin triggers Assimilate.
It seems you fear death.
Do I not get to see what that yoinks? Okay, whatever. I don't care.
Mercy I will not grant you. Never. Source of the best goods.
I kind of care. Is it an Alba? No, he didn't take a Blightmaker. I think it was the Alba. Sure. Since I know he has locks, I just res the 5s now. Oh, I should have played the one from hand first. I might need the space for the Athon. Like, I might want to leave the Athon in deck in order to play more cards.
If not an illusion, your humble servant. Reality is that which previous performance does not show.
Live and die for the Emperor.
Do I enjoy torture? Perhaps. A bit.
Fill our rose next turn.
I will dead. Quite literally. We'll defend our homes, no matter what.
He's right there. You can already see him.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
Quite a menial task.
You don't have any units left. Oh, I do. Wait. This doesn't mill you if the board's full? It says then.
I shall flog them into submission.
All these signs can mean but one thing.
Same with overwhelming hunger.